Have you ever wondered how deeply intimacy shapes not just our relationships but also our sense of self? It's a question that touches the heart of human connection, blending emotion, psychology, and the unspoken bonds we share. Intimacy is far more than a physical act. It's an exchange of trust, vulnerability, and soul-deep energy. But what happens when these moments leave lasting imprints, shaping how we see ourselves and those around us? In today's video, we're diving into the profound impact intimacy has on a woman's body, mind, and soul. From the powerful brain chemistry involved to the emotional echoes it leaves behind, this is a journey into the unseen forces that influence our lives. Whether intimacy uplifts or unsettles depends on the emotional environment we create and the care we give ourselves in the process. By the end of this conversation, you'll uncover the transformative role of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, in creating emotional connections. Why some experiences leave us feeling empowered while others drain us emotionally and physically. Practical wisdom for protecting your heart, setting boundaries, and choosing intimacy that aligns with your values and self-worth. Stories and insights that will inspire reflection, foster healing, and strengthen your relationships with yourself and others. This is not just a discussion. It's an opportunity to see yourself with deeper compassion and to recognize the power of love, respect, and intention in shaping your experiences. So, stay with us until the end. You won't just learn about intimacy. You'll discover tools to nurture your well-being, honor your worth, and embrace the emotional and physical balance we all strive for. Let's take this journey together, one step closer to understanding the intricate beauty of connection and the strength that comes from truly valuing yourself. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Before we dive into today's deeply profound and heartfelt topic, I want to ask for a small favor that means the world to me and helps keep this cherished space alive. If these conversations resonate with you, touch your heart, or offer valuable insights that you feel might help others, please take a moment to give this video a like. It may seem like a small action, but it has a ripple effect that allows YouTube to recommend this content to more people who may need these words of comfort and wisdom. Unfortunately, the algorithm hasn't been very kind to us lately, making your support more critical than ever. Additionally, if you haven't yet joined this beautiful community, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the Wise Old Age channel and turn on the notification bell. Together, we can grow the circle of love, care, and shared wisdom, reaching countless souls searching for solace, understanding, and guidance. Your presence here makes a difference, and your support keeps this light shining for all who seek it. Today, I want to explore a topic that touches the very core of human connection, a subject as delicate as it is profound. What happens in a woman's body, mind, and soul after sharing her intimacy? This question holds within it a universe of emotion, science, and life experience. It is a journey that takes us beyond the physical, delving into the emotional bonds we forge, the imprints left on our hearts, and the silent echoes of vulnerability that linger long after the moment has passed. To reflect on this isn't just important, it's absolutely necessary. It invites us to see ourselves, and one another, with deeper compassion and understanding. So, I urge you to join me in this conversation, one that promises to inspire introspection, foster learning, and perhaps encourage you to look inward with more love, tenderness, and care. Sharing intimacy is not merely a physical act. It is a profound gesture of trust, an opening of the soul, and an offering of one's most vulnerable self. From a psychological perspective, a woman's brain reacts in extraordinary ways during these moments. Research, including studies by Dr. Ellen Fisher, reveals that the brain releases powerful chemicals such as oxytocin, the hormone often called the bonding hormone, and dopamine, which floods us with feelings of pleasure and reward. These substances weave themselves into the fabric of our emotions, creating lasting memories that either uplift or burden us, depending on the context of the experience. These emotional imprints are not fleeting, they become part of our inner narrative. I once had a dear friend confide in me. After that moment, I felt as though I had given away something irreplaceable, but I wasn't sure if the other person valued it the same way. Her words stayed with me for years, haunting me with their vulnerability. At the time, I didn't have the wisdom to respond. But as life unfolded, I began to understand the depth of what she was expressing, a natural, almost universal response to giving oneself without the assurance of emotional reciprocity. Her story taught me that sharing intimacy without mutual care and understanding can leave one feeling exposed, uncertain, or even diminished. On the other hand, when intimacy is nurtured in an environment of love, safety, and respect, it becomes a source of strength and healing. From a medical standpoint, a woman's body undergoes profound changes during intimate experiences. These moments influence not only the brain but also the nervous and endocrine systems. The release of oxytocin strengthens emotional bonds, lowers stress levels, and promotes overall well-being. However, the magic of these effects depends largely on the emotional environment in which the intimacy occurs. Without love, respect, and care, the very hormones designed to bring comfort can instead amplify feelings of loneliness or insecurity. This duality of intimacy, its power to either uplift or unsettle, makes it one of the most complex and transformative experiences in life. It is a mirror, reflecting not only our connection to another but also how deeply we understand and value ourselves. As we journey through this conversation, I invite you to open your heart, reflect deeply, and embrace the opportunity to learn, not only about the intricacies of intimacy but about the boundless capacity we have for love, connection, and healing. Let us walk this path together, hand in hand, with open minds and open hearts. When intimacy doesn't align with emotional connection, the impact can be deeply unsettling, echoing through both body and mind in ways that are often hard to articulate. Imagine, for a moment, a woman who opens herself to another person, offering not just her physical presence but her trust and vulnerability, only to feel an emotional void in return. In such a scenario, her heart and mind may find themselves in quiet turmoil, locked in a silent conflict that often manifests in physical sensations. Many women who have experienced this describe an inexplicable fatigue that seems to weigh on them for days, muscle tension that refuses to ease, or a sense of emptiness that gnaws at their spirit. These reactions aren't random. They're a testament to the undeniable connection between our emotional and physical selves, a delicate balance that, when disrupted, reverberates through every part of who we are. But that's only one side of the story. For other women, intimacy can be an experience that feels transformative and deeply empowering. In these moments, they find themselves enveloped in feelings of joy, love, and confidence, as if the connection has replenished their very essence. Here, intimacy transcends the physical realm, becoming a bridge that fosters emotional safety and a profound sense of union with a partner. What sets these two vastly different experiences apart is context, the emotions, respect, and care that form the foundation of intimacy. It's never just about the act itself, it's about what it symbolizes, the connection it forges, and the emotional sanctuary it provides. This delicate balance is beautifully illustrated in a story that remains close to my heart. Years ago, a young woman came to my home, tears streaming down her face, her voice trembling with emotion. She sat down, and after a long pause, she looked up at me and said, "Grandma, I feel like I'm not myself anymore. Something has shifted inside me, and I don't know if it's for the better or worse." Her words were heavy with vulnerability, and I could see the weight she carried. Gently, I asked her to tell me what had happened. As she began to speak, her story unfolded like so many others I'd heard before, a story of misplaced trust and unmet expectations. She had shared her first intimate experience with someone who wasn't emotionally invested in her. She had hoped for love, connection, and a sense of belonging, but instead, she was met with emotional distance and indifference. Her trust had been given freely, but it wasn't met with the care and commitment she had hoped for. In that moment, I knew I had to say something that would stay with her, something she could carry forward as she navigated this painful chapter of her life. I took her hands in mine and said, If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Child, listen to me. Your worth does not depend on how someone else treats you or what they fail to see in you. Every experience, whether it brings joy or heartache, is an opportunity to understand yourself more deeply. Painful moments are not meant to break you. They are meant to teach you how to protect your heart, set boundaries, and honor your needs. You are not diminished by this. You are growing. Her tears fell more freely then, but I could see something shift in her, perhaps a small glimmer of hope or the beginning of self-forgiveness. Over time, she began to see the truth in those words. The pain of that experience, while significant, became a turning point for her. It taught her the importance of listening to her intuition, of understanding her worth, and of being intentional about the people she allowed into her life. She learned to set boundaries that reflected her newfound self-respect and to approach relationships with greater clarity about what she truly wanted and deserved. What had once felt like a loss became a lesson, one that empowered her to move forward with a stronger sense of self. This story is a poignant reminder of the profound emotional and physical interplay involved in intimacy. When shared in an environment of love, respect, and emotional safety, it can be a source of incredible joy and connection. It can uplift, heal, and fill us with a sense of completeness. But when it's marred by emotional disconnection or unmet expectations, it can leave us feeling depleted, uncertain, and even physically affected. These experiences, whether positive or painful, shape us, teaching us invaluable lessons about trust, boundaries, and self-worth. For those who have felt the sting of disconnection, know that your feelings are valid, and your worth remains untarnished. Let these moments be a call to honor yourself more deeply, to protect your heart, and to seek out relationships that celebrate and respect your vulnerability. And for those who have found joy and empowerment in intimacy, let it be a reminder of the power of love, care, and mutual respect to transform and uplift us. Intimacy, at its best, is a profound expression of our humanity, a bridge between two souls that, when nurtured, has the power to heal and inspire. Let us embrace it with the care, reverence, and intention it deserves. That's the key, to learn and grow. Every moment of vulnerability, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity, a stepping stone toward deeper self-awareness and self-love. For any woman who has felt sadness, regret, or emptiness after sharing her intimacy, let me tell you this: you are not alone. So many of us have stood where you are, questioning ourselves, replaying moments, and wondering if we made the right choice. We've all experienced times when we felt something was missing, whether it was love, respect, or the mutual care we longed for. But hear me now, those moments do not define you. Your worth is not tied to a single decision or a fleeting experience. You are infinitely more than any one moment. To the young women listening, perhaps with curiosity or concern, my heartfelt advice is this: never rush. Decisions about your heart and your body deserve time, thought, and care. Listen to that quiet voice inside you, the one that nudges you to reflect on your feelings, that asks if you're truly ready, if you trust the person you're about to share yourself with, if you feel deeply loved and respected. These aren't just fleeting considerations. They're the foundation of your emotional well-being. Always remember this: your worth is inherent. It isn't something that can be given or taken away by another person. It's a part of you, unchanging, undeniable, and beautiful. As I reflect on this, I am reminded of a piece of wisdom my own mother shared with me when I was young. Her words have echoed in my mind for years, grounding me through life's complexities. She told me, "True love isn't measured by what you give, but by how you feel while giving it. If you give with joy, without hesitation, fear, or doubt, then it is love. But if you give with anxiety, sadness, or uncertainty, listen closely to your heart. It may be telling you it's not the right time or the right person." Those words have guided me through some of the most pivotal moments in my life, and today, I share them with you. I hope they bring you the clarity, peace, and strength to make choices that honor your heart and spirit. Life will present you with many opportunities to give of yourself, but not every moment or person will deserve the gift of your vulnerability. Trust yourself to know the difference. And when you falter, because we all do, let that be a chance to learn, not to dwell in regret. Before we close, I want to thank you from the depths of my heart for joining me in this deeply personal and reflective discussion. It is in moments like these, when we share openly and vulnerably, that we find the strength to connect, heal, and grow. If these words have touched you or you believe they could help someone else, I encourage you to share this video. Let it be a source of comfort or guidance for someone who might need to hear it today. I would also love to hear your thoughts, experiences, or questions. Your voice matters, and I welcome your stories in the comments below. Let's continue this journey of reflection and understanding together. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to the Wise Old Age channel. Your support allows us to keep these conversations alive and reach more hearts that long for guidance and companionship. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll know when our next discussion is ready. Take care, my dear friends. And as you go about your day, remember to always listen to your heart. It holds the wisdom you need. Until we meet again, may you walk forward with peace, love, and clarity. Glowing Star. As we reach the end of this heartfelt discussion, I want to leave you with a simple yet powerful question. What have you learned today? Has this conversation sparked a moment of reflection or inspired you to make a change? I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us one thing you've learned from this video and how you plan to put it into practice in your life. Your insights and experiences could be the guiding light someone else needs on their journey. Let's create a ripple of understanding and growth by engaging with one another in this beautiful community. If you found value in this video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world and helps us continue to bring these meaningful conversations to more hearts in need. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss our next story or discussion. Thank you for being here today, for listening with an open heart, and for contributing to this space of love, wisdom, and connection. Until we meet again, may you carry forward the lessons we've explored and the kindness we've shared. Take care, stay blessed, and remember, your worth is infinite. Glowing Star.